What's up YouTube, it's Powerglass X here, back with another video, and today we will be doing a flight review. So right now, we're driving to Chicago O'Hare Airport, and we're going to be catching two flights, Chicago to France and France to Mumbai, on Air France's Airbus A350. And here we just arrived at Terminal 5 at O'Hare. I will be checking in, going through TSA, and heading over to gate M20. And this is the first plane we're going to hop on, the Air France Airbus A350. And this is actually one of the newest Airbus A350s out there. And here's my seat 18A in Premium Economy. And here are the dimmable windows, which shows how new this A350 really is. You get a blanket, a pillow, a storage slot, 2 USB ports, an aux jack, a fold-out tray table, you get a water bottle, your seat controls for reclining, a remote control, and noise cancelling headphones. The headrest is adjustable, and there's a reading light. There's your coat hook, storage pocket, and a footrest. This is how the dimmable windows work.
Nous vous recommandons de la maintenir attachée de façon visible lorsque vous êtes assis à votre siège.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times while sitting.
Pour détacher votre ceinture, soulevez la partie supérieure de la boucle.
To release the seatbelt, just lift the buckle.
Pendant le roulage, le décollage et l'atterrissage, veuillez redresser votre siège, ranger le porte-gobelet, la tablette et le repose-jambes. Pensez également à ouvrir le cache de votre hublot et profitez de la vue.
During taxi, takeoff and landing, please hold over your tray table and cup holder. Put your seat into upright position and retract your leg rest. Please also
But yeah, now we have finally took off, and now the seatbelt sign is off. So we're at cruising altitude right now, and right now let's take a look at the in-flight entertainment system. So the remote just pops out by pressing that button. As you can see, it has the touchpad control. So there's like a cursor thingy, and there's also like direction. There's also a built-in D-pad in the touchpad thingy. Let's look at the moving map. It uses FlightPad 3D as an app. They just ended up on a amenity kit, and these are the contents. And this is what they served us: some chicken, some sort of salad, a bread roll with butter, cheddar, some kind of crisps, and a dessert. The whole flight is around 7 to 8 hours long. Also, I forgot to record it, but they did hand out a cold towel at the beginning. This is some very nice mood lighting, and the USB-C port can actually charge my laptop. Now here's what they handed out for breakfast. There's a muffin, orange juice, bread roll, butter, some jam, and some kind of yogurt drink. Also forgot to mention, from time to time they also offer drinks. And now we're going to be heading to our next flight, which is France to Mumbai. So here is France airport. And this is the plane that's going to be taking us to India. Now I got seat 12E, which is actually in the middle. So we're not at the window seat this time, we're in the middle of the aircraft. And this is actually a slightly different version of Air France's A350 Premium Economy seat. So here's what it all looks like. It's almost the same, but some slight differences. No USB-C port, but there are power outlets this time. Here is the amenity kit. Here's what they handed us. Some kind of pasta with roasted hazelnuts and lentils, some kind of green bean salad, some cheese, butter, bread, some kind of crisps, and some kind of dessert. It wasn't too bad. The dessert was excellent though. They handed out some French snacks. And then they handed out some kind of sandwich, some yogurt, and some mixed nuts with fruits. And we also got a drink. Overall, I had a pleasant experience on both of those flights, and I would recommend choosing Air France Premium Economy. But this was a very long flight, like almost like 17 hours in the air if you count both flights. It was pretty long, but I would say choose Premium Economy any day over normal economy. We are now bringing our descent into Mumbai. I hope you enjoyed watching this flight review. Thanks for watching my channel. Like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching.